Instead of suffering through the YouTube chat, click like and subscribe. We had the Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Phoenix, and Laredo Kid for the North American title.
The right man won.
Yeah, this is one of those matches I do on with my cameos. A couple of guys, we do prediction contests and everything. And this was one of those matches where when I actually broke it down in my head, I was like, Ethan Page needs to retain because Phoenix isn't winning, Laredo Kid's not winning, and Javon Evans, he's never won a singles title in NXT. And it should be like a feud, like a good feud, put some time in, singles match, get the big win. It shouldn't be here. And so, Ethan's got to win. But then, they kept beating Javon on TV. And I was like, there's only two options. You're either morons or he's winning the title. Well, the answer is they're morons. So I foolishly picked Javon just because he'd done so many jobs. But the actual correct right man won. And it was a good match. Very good match. Excellent match, in fact.
Now what happens? Does Sean Legacy beat Ethan Page, and then we get Legacy and Javon? Does Javon eventually win it from Ethan Page for his big title run?
I think Javon,
a few options.
Yeah, I don't think Sean Legacy is going to win. But I think that'll be a real good match. And then Chad Gable, Vikingo for the mega title. It's the best match on the show. I talked about this on Bryan and Vinny. I always hear, this WWE developmental system, who have they ever created? Blah. Dude, they've created a lot of people. And one of them is Chad Gable. This is not a guy that went out on the indies. He's not a guy that went to Japan. He started, and he is incredible. And he can work with anybody.
I don't think he started there.
They had a fabulous match. And Vikingo, he did crazy stuff, but he didn't kill himself, which is important. And he ended up winning with the 630 in the ring after hitting a 630 off the post to the outside, which was nuts. And just a great, great match. And then Chad Gable went across town for that Money in the Bank match. Don't play that game with me, Tom.
Well, Chad Gable worked the indies in 2012, so thank you.
Stop. Money in the Bank. Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie. And Naomi, she won. And this was another one. Naomi was who should have won, but they kept beating Roxanne, and so I thought, well, Roxanne must be winning. Nope. It is Naomi. So this will all play into everything they're doing on SmackDown with that women's title. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, I said it before. I'll say it again. I think we're looking at Jade Cargill defeating Tiffany Stratton for the belt. And then Naomi will cash in and take her rightful place atop that women's division because she has been spectacular in this angle with Jade Cargill and Bianca so far. And I don't think it's going to let up anytime soon. I'm a big fan of this Naomi character right now.
And we had Dominic and Octagon, which Dominic won in 4 minutes, clean with the frog splash. That was fun. Lyra and Becky for the women's Intercontinental title. Becky pinned her using the tights. It was a good match. And then afterwards, Lyra begrudgingly raised her hand as they'd agreed to. But then Becky said, no, that corner. Now put it around my waist. So Lyra snapped, gave her a German and a Nightwing, and everybody cheered. And I guess maybe this must continue, although it seems like it's run its course. But we'll see what they do tonight. Men's Money in the Bank. Excellent match. There was 8 million things that happened in this match. The two big stories are Seth won. That's number one. And number two, they pulled the trigger on Jacob Fatu turning on Solo Sikoa. And he told him, I hate you. He yanked him off the ladder, PME, put him through a ladder bridge. Place went wild. And really, this was a match, it was a very good match, but the extracurriculars and the stuff like that actually made the match better. So Jacob Fatu, full babyface now. He's going to be teaming with this new geek Solo Sikoa, which is far superior to the Street Fighter of the Islands. He has come into his own as a dork, and I like it. And the main event was John Cena and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, which is noted. Cody pinned Cena. So maybe that's SummerSlam. And there was a big argument between Logan Paul and John Cena, which actually started on TV and continued here. And I think that, to me, I don't know if it was Rock's idea to turn John Cena heel.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Is this...
Dude, it's got to end.
What we're building towards?
No.
This is going to be his last match?
No, what I'm saying is it needs to end. Like, this heel turn, like, they did it. It has sucked. He is much better as a babyface in terms of, like, what he needs to do in the ring. He wouldn't have to bump as much. He could just lay there and sell more. He just needs to be a babyface. This heel thing isn't working. We did it. It was a failure. Let's undo it, and let's move on to the last 6 months with John Cena as a babyface. That's where I think we need to go here. Hey, guys, did you love this clip? If so, you should join our channel. Just hit the join button, and you'll have full access to every single show that we do. Wrestling Observer Live, Wrestling Observer Radio, The Bryan and Vinny Show, all of them in full HD, full length, plus archives of all of your favorite shows. Click join today and don't miss out.